Happy Sunday, everybody. It is Motivated Andy from the No Name MMA show, and wow. Before we get started with the or the co-main event, I mean, holy shit, Volkanovski. We'll be getting to him in just a second, but first, we gotta talk about the beginning of the main event. Yeah, the fucking eye poke from everybody. Look at Miles Taylor just being a little motherfucking little bitch right there. Fucking whack little bitch. Anyway, yeah, the fight went pretty much as you would have thought. Sean O'Malley was getting properly tested by Pedro Munoz, leading up into this eye poke where he was saying he can see. He made the right call. Hey, you should never sacrifice your vision just because I don't know, people are booing you or whatever. The first round was for Munoz. I don't know. Sean O'Malley was doing enough, but he was losing. But then the eye poke happened, and then, that was a second infraction. Didn't matter. I don't know. Bittersweet, especially considering all of the anticipation for it. Especially Sean O'Malley, now a seasoned vet in the game. He's no longer fresh. I mean, he's fighting fucking Pedro Munoz. He was doing a great job. Just feeling it out. I mean, it's weird now. He's 15-1-1 now. Just doesn't hit the same. But he'll keep on saying he's undefeated. Pedro Munoz went out there with a plan that the whole MMA community kind of planned out for him. Kick Sean O'Malley and kick him the whole time. Just keep on kicking him. Unfortunately, after the first, it was just only kicks. He wasn't doing anything else. He wasn't throwing a 1-2 kick or a kick and then a punch afterwards. He was just kick. I mean, at least he was mixing it up, but also it wasn't something that I was thinking he was gonna beat Sean O'Malley with, but definitely something that was worth a look. Yeah, it ends in no contest. Unfortunately for Pedro, he doesn't get the win, and unfortunately for Sean, it doesn't matter what he thinks Pedro was trying to do. Just ends in a no contest. But yeah, good luck to Sean. Better luck next time. I don't know. That Cheeto Vera fight's looking like it's incoming extra hot. Or Adrian Yanez, why not? You need another highlight reel for Sean O'Malley. As much as I love Adrian Yanez, I think that Sean O'Malley is on a different level. But, prove me wrong. After that, we actually have an amazing fucking fight. The fight that I was most looking forward to between Bryan Barberena and Robbie Lawler. I thought Robbie Lawler was going to go out there. He was looking like he was mean. He was looking like he was focused. The old Robbie Lawler. Bryan Barberena, represent Gastonia. What's up? Yeah, fucking blood from the get-go, just swinging and banging. Robbie Lawler was getting the better of Bryan Barberena, landing some amazing fucking body shots, just the body work between both of them. In the chaos was this beauty of combat where they were just trading body shots, elbows, hooks, straights, jabs, just everything. Everything was hitting, and they were both just eager to fucking eat the shit. The first round goes for Robbie Lawler. He's winning. He's doing a good job. But then Bryan Barberena in the second starts coming back like just some demented bat out of hell. He was losing. Dead to rights. Robbie Lawler was aiming down, hitting, not missing anything. And Bryan Barberena just comes back and does work. Starts landing haymakers, starts landing elbows. Ends up winning, overcoming Robbie Lawler, and he gets Fight of the Night honors, which he should. I mean, Bryan Barberena What the fuck? That was crazy. Represent. Then after that, I mean, we got to talk about Alex Pereira just knocking the fucking shit out of Sean O'Malley. What the fuck? Yeah, the whole argument or the lead up to this fight was this has the potential to be the next opponent for Israel Adesanya. Sean Strickland was doing what he should have been doing, selling the fight. He was killing the press conference. Unfortunately, press conferences don't actually get you wins, and he ends up just eating utter shit. Alex Pereira just lands and is looking so composed. I mean, this guy does not even have 10 professional MMA fights, and look at him, just looking like a fucking boss. Just landing at will against Sean O'Malley, and eventually, even the shot that... Sean Strickland, sorry. Even Sean Strickland knew he has a good kick, and he has a good left hook. And him even knowing that, we all knew that. Just, again, just lands. Like, it doesn't even matter. It doesn't even matter to Alex Pereira. What a fucking mensch. So yeah, he goes out there, does the Lord's work, knocks out Sean Strickland, makes him look stupid. And yeah, Alex Pereira is next for Izzy, and we'll talk about him in a little bit. But let's talk about the co-main event of the evening. Fucking Alexander Volkanovski just goes out there and shows the world that, hey, I'm number one pound for pound. Number one for pound. I mean, do we really have to argue this? Nobody does this to Max Holloway. Nobody does this to Max Holloway, dude. It's crazy. One-sided. 50-45 Max Holloway. Talking to Max Holloway throughout the whole fight. After the second round, he leaves a canyon on Max's fucking forehead after landing a right. Apparently, per videos leading out of the event, Volkanovski apparently broke his hand in the first round, which is even crazier. And if you're trying to tell me that he doesn't deserve to be pound for pound over Kamaru Usman's wins are what? Gilbert Burns, Masvidal twice, Covington twice. Look at fucking Volkanovski's resume. 3-0 against Max Holloway, a future Hall of Famer. Beat Aldo, future Hall of Famer. Chad Mendes. Made Korean Zombie look like a fucking novice. And what about Brian Ortega? Besides that one round, I mean, and he's getting better. The thing is, he's getting better. He is getting so much better, guys. So yeah, I hate him, love him, whatever the fuck. You gotta respect. Volkanovski earned the right to call out Charles Oliveira. He is setting his sights on 155 greatness, double champ greatness. More power to him, because this shit is insane at this point for Volkanovski and his potential to be one of the greatest of all time, period, not just featherweights. Nasty fucking man. I mean, just look at what he did, and he did it flawlessly the whole time. He started talking, he was getting pissed, he was getting mad. Goes out there, proves it to everybody that he is the greatest at featherweight and possibly of all time. I mean, yeah, as of right now, he's pound for pound, in my opinion, number one. He was at number 2, but, I mean, that itself just speaks. This performance just speaks to how good and amazing Volkanovski is. Because, dear God, made Max Holloway look like it was easy work. But then moving on, talking about easy work, Israel Adesanya against fucking Jared Cannonier. To be completely fucking honest, I watched 3 rounds of this. And I saw Izzy doing his thing, not really engaging. I mean, he's a counter striker. He's going to be waiting for his strikes, and he was doing his job against Jared Cannonier. Jared Cannonier just a little too slow. The argument was that Jared Cannonier's power was going to really, I don't know, trouble Izzy. Come on. I mean, Paulo Costa is definitely more powerful than Jared Cannonier, and look what happened to him. So, yeah, it was a slow burner. Israel made excuses for whatever reason. Ain't no shame in the game. He got another defense of his title. So that was pretty cool. Doesn't matter. But now Alex Pereira is coming, dude. And Alex Pereira against Israel Adesanya, I think a lot of people are just looking at Izzy's record and being just like, yeah, he's got him. Man, that left hook, I just don't fucking know. He goes out, makes a couple excuses. I still want to know what happened with that titty. I think everybody wants to know. I think we all just kind of know that he did steroids. Like, you can say, like, oh, do you have $3 million to bet? Like, no, but you got a titty, bro. Like, I don't need $3 million to tell me your titty came from steroids, bro. Come on. But yeah, pretty good card overall. Shout out to Cowboy Cerrone for calling it a day. Yeah, that ends. He was on a 6-fight, winless streak. Goes out there, fights Jim Miller. Jim Miller was coming off of 2 finishes over Young Bucks, and finishes Cowboy Cerrone, putting him in a guillotine. And Cowboy calls it a career, says he doesn't love it anymore, wants to be a movie star. And yeah, I'm glad it went like that. It could have been worse. That was the easiest it could have been. Getting submitted, not taking any damage. Congrats, Cowboy, on the amazing career. Future Hall of Famer, I'm sure. But yeah, that's UFC 276. Oh, I think Jessica also retired as well. And Jessica Rose Clark got her fucking arm broken. Oh yeah, Jalen Turner finished. Brad Riddell, I think a guillotine as well. Pretty good card overall. But yeah, Izzy's got Alex Pereira coming. A change in the pound for pound, because, I mean, as much as I love Kamaru Usman and I think he's amazing and nobody's going to beat him at welterweight, Alexander Volkanovski's just doing more, and he's doing it better, and he's doing it against better competition. So pound for pound, number 1, I think that's an easy call. We did not see that coming. Nobody does that to Max Holloway. Israel Adesanya, we all saw that coming, and Alex Pereira is next one up. Can't wait. Sean O'Malley still improving in the bantamweight elite, even though he probably is at least now number 7. And yeah, Sean Strickland gets knocked the fuck out. Pretty good day. Pretty good violence. Robbie Lawler comes out and does, just Robbie Lawler things with Brian Barberina. Comes back, come from behind win, and out bangs Robbie Lawler at welterweight. So yeah, pretty good fight. Fight card, pretty good night of fights. International Fight Week, the end of that. And yeah, now to some more boring fights for next week. But talk at you guys next week. If you enjoyed the video, give us a like, give us a follow. Follow us on Instagram at no.name.mma.show, and follow me, Motivated Andy, over at Twitter on, I think it's at motivated.andy or Andy Motivated. Yeah, I don't know. Do the thing. Peace.